guys, today's video is based on real owner feedback, long-term reviews, technician comments, and early consumer impressions. Not hype, not fan club opinions, not marketing material. Because the truth is simple. Some Chinese luxury SUVs in 2025 are genuinely world-class, blowing away established brands. And some are massively overhyped with reliability issues, design flaws, and real-world annoyances that most reviewers don't talk about. So today, we're going through the 3 worst Chinese luxury SUVs that you should think twice before buying, based on actual owner experiences and independent reviews. And the 4 best SUVs that are surprising everyone with real luxury, refinement, engineering quality, and long-term satisfaction. Let's start with the ones you should avoid. Number 3 worst, Li Auto Mega, the futuristic MPV that looks better on paper than on actual roads. Now, on launch day, the Li Auto Mega created crazy hype. People were calling it the next Tesla, the ultimate family EV, even the Chinese luxury spaceship. But once the dust settled, and once real owners started posting their long-term impressions, a very different picture emerged. Exterior, aerodynamic, but awkward in real life. Yes, the Mega is extremely aerodynamic. Yes, it looks like something designed in a NASA tunnel. But many owners and reviewers mention the same thing. It looks futuristic, but it's not an SUV. It's not a van. It's just something in between. Several technicians who worked on early units described the design is unusual and difficult to service, especially the massive front windshield and oversized panels. The Mega definitely turns heads, but not always in a good way. Interior, huge space, but quality complaints keep coming. On paper, the interior should be unbeatable. Massive screens, lounge-like seating, premium cabin space. But according to multiple owner discussions, the cabin has inconsistent material quality, rattles developing over time, scratches on piano black surfaces, software freezing during long trips. Independent testers also pointed out that the second row comfort is great, but the third row feels like it was added last minute. For a vehicle priced like a flagship, people expected much better execution. Real-world driving? Smooth, but unpredictable. Many reviewers praise the ride comfort, but when it comes to driver assistance, multiple owners reported lane keeping that pulls too aggressively, parking sensors that misread obstacles, sudden braking in tight streets, and occasional driver not detected errors. One experienced EV mechanic described it as powerful, well-engineered drivetrain paired with software that still feels like a beta test. Verdict: the Li Auto Mega is not a failure, it's a half-finished idea. A futuristic concept with brilliant potential, but real-world compromises that most buyers won't appreciate at this price. Number 2 worst, Chery iCar 03. A fun urban EV that should never be called luxury. Let me be clear, the Chery iCar 03 is not a bad car. In fact, many city drivers love it for what it is. A cute, boxy, affordable EV with tons of personality. But this is a luxury list, and when you compare it to real luxury SUVs, every weakness becomes instantly obvious. Exterior, stylish from afar, but cheap up close. Most reviewers said the same thing. It looks premium until you touch it. Up close, the iCar 03 reveals light, economy-grade doors, noticeable panel misalignment on some units, thin paint layers, and very plastic-heavy bumpers and trims. Multiple independent walkarounds pointed out that the car has a toy-like feel that you don't want in a premium segment. Interior, minimalistic, but not luxurious. Inside, the cabin is clean and simple, but long-term owner impressions show hard plastics everywhere, basic dashboard materials, lower-tier seat padding, and a small infotainment system that feels outdated. And several owners on EV forums specifically mentioned that at highway speeds, interior noise becomes surprisingly loud for a vehicle marketed as upscale. Performance? made for city use only. The iCar O3 is fine at 40 to 60 kilometers per hour, but almost every reviewer using it for longer trips mentioned weak acceleration, limited range in winter, a suspension setup that becomes bouncy at higher speeds, and steering that feels vague on wide roads. It's fun in tight city streets, but the moment you treat it like a luxury touring SUV, the illusion breaks instantly. Verdict: again, this is a good budget EV, but it is absolutely not a luxury SUV. If this were a top 10 affordable Chinese EVs, it might rank near the top. But in a premium category, its limitations become impossible to ignore. Number 1 worst, NIO Onvo L90, the SUV that promised affordability but delivered compromise. This one will surprise a lot of people because NIO has a strong reputation in China. Their premium SUVs like the ES7, ES6, and ES8 are genuinely impressive and respected. But the Onvo L90, their new affordable global family EV, is the model that has triggered the most real-world criticism, especially from early owners, reviewers, and EV technicians who tested the first production batches. This SUV looks like the perfect Tesla alternative on paper, but once owners started posting real long-term feedback, the problems became hard to ignore. Exterior, modern design, but weak execution. Yes, the styling is clean and aerodynamic. Yes, it looks like a friendly, simplified Model Y competitor. But up close, owners across multiple Chinese EV forums reported noticeable panel gaps around the tailgate, loose exterior trim even on new deliveries, very thin paint that scratches extremely easily, and rear bumper reinforcement criticized in teardown videos. Several independent mechanics who lifted the L90 during routine inspections said the same thing. You can see where they saved money underneath. For a brand positioning the Onvo lineup as global family-ready, the build quality feels inconsistent. Interior, stylish, but durability concerns everywhere. The cabin photographs extremely well. The color palette, screens, and layout look premium at first glance. But long-term users have reported door panels that creak when pushed, center console flexing with light pressure, seat foam losing shape after a few months, dashboard and trims that catch fingerprints instantly, switches and stocks feeling noticeably cheaper than other NIO models. Even reviewers who often praise Chinese EV interiors admitted the Onvo L90 looks great until you start touching things. Not the impression NIO wants when competing with Toyota, Hyundai, and Tesla in the family segment. Software, the biggest complaint by far. This is where early owners agreed the most. The L90 software feels unfinished, especially compared to NIO's main lineup. Common complaints from early buyers include glitchy infotainment behavior, driving mid-drive, driver assist randomly disengaging, voice assistant misinterpreting commands, charging interface showing incorrect numbers, and occasional black screen resets. Several EV tech reviewers in China described the L90 software as rushed, inconsistent, and lacking NIO-level refinement. Driving experience, efficient but not enjoyable. The numbers are good, the efficiency is excellent, but almost every independent tester highlighted the same issues. Steering feels disconnected, ride quality becomes stiff on rough roads, acceleration is just average, and brakes feel synthetic and overly assisted. One reviewer summarized it perfectly. It feels like a budget Model Y copy without the refinement. Verdict: the expectations were simply too high. The Onvo L90 isn't a terrible SUV, but compared to how much hype NIO created for this new affordable sub-brand, it's easily the most disappointing. Too many early build issues, too much cost-cutting, too many real-world complaints. That's why the NIO Onvo L90 earns its spot as the #1 worst Chinese SUV of 2025 in this list.
Number 4 best, Huawei Maextro S800, the tech-loaded Chinese luxury sedan that shocked reviewers. Now we switch from disappointing SUVs to machines that are genuinely shocking the industry. The Huawei Maextro S800 is still new, but many tech reviewers, Chinese auto testers, and early owners are calling it one of the most advanced sedans ever released. The first Chinese car that feels more polished than German rivals. The new benchmark for automotive tech. This thing is loaded. Exterior: elegant, aggressive, aerodynamic. Reviewers love the S800's presence. Long, flowing sedan silhouette, sharp pixel laser headlights, clean luxury lines, no weird shapes, a Tesla Model S plus EQE plus Lucid Fusion. Some testers even compared the aerodynamic profile to wind tunnel EVs like the NIO ET9. Interior: pure luxury, flawless fit and finish. This is where reviewers were stunned. The cabin has ultra-soft materials, no panel gap dashboard, real metal switchgear, massive OLED central display, a passenger entertainment screen, premium ambient lighting, zero creaks, zero flex, zero cheap plastic. One well-known Chinese reviewer said, "This interior feels like Huawei took a Mercedes EQS and fixed everything people complain about." Tech, the strongest in the world right now, nothing in this price range touches it. Huawei ADS 3.0 autonomous system, city NOA navigation, 360-degree LiDAR, ultra-fast infotainment, 5G level connectivity, integrated Harmony OS with App Store, smart home control from the car. Multiple reviewers called it the best driver assist system outside the US. Driving: smooth, quiet, premium. Early owner impressions highlight extremely refined suspension, quiet cabin even at 120 kilometers per hour, punchy dual motor power, excellent handling for a big sedan. This thing feels expensive. Verdict: the Huawei Maextro S800 is a legitimate luxury sedan, and many say it could challenge BMW 5 Series sales in China. It earns a solid spot at number 4 best. Number 3 best, Voyah Taishan. Unexpected luxury, extremely refined, shockingly good ride comfort. Voyah is one of the most underrated premium brands in China, and the Taishan is the proof. Every single major reviewer praised this SUV for one thing: German-level refinement at a lower price. This SUV is not flashy. It's mature, elegant, solid, and built like a premium vehicle. Exterior: modern luxury without gimmicks. The Taishan is clean and classy. Slim running lights, wide grille, long wheelbase, smooth side profile, taillight bar with premium finish. It looks like a mix of Volvo XC60 plus Lexus RX. Interior: this is where it crushes competitors. Reviewers consistently say the same thing. Best seat comfort in its price class. Zero creaks or cheap plastics. Extremely mature cabin design. Bridge-style center console. High-quality stitching. Real leather options. Proper sound insulation. It feels like a proper luxury SUV, not a tech toy. Ride quality: one word, exceptional. Almost every test driver highlighted smooth suspension over rough roads, excellent stability, very quiet cabin, high-speed comfort similar to BMW X5, predictable handling. This SUV is built for long-distance comfort. Technology: refined, reliable, mature. No crazy gimmicks, just solid, well-tuned systems. Smooth infotainment, good voice control, stable ADSS, accurate 360-degree cameras, fast navigation. Reviewers repeatedly said, "It just works, no weird bugs, no random restarts." Verdict: the Voyah Taishan is a legitimate luxury SUV and delivers everything Western buyers want: comfort, quality, reliability, refinement. Number 2 best, Lynk Co 900. The Chinese Range Rover, but smarter, smoother, and engineered with Volvo DNA. When early photos of the Lynk Co 900 leaked, people thought it was a luxury concept car. Then reviewers drove it. Then teardown engineers analyzed it. Then owners started posting their real-world impressions, and suddenly the entire internet went, "Wait, this thing might actually be better than a Range Rover Sport." This SUV is shockingly premium, inside, outside, and under the skin. Exterior: clean Scandinavian luxury with presence. You can immediately see the Volvo influence. Tall, commanding stance. Split LED headlights. Premium chrome-free edges. Long wheelbase. Wide, confident proportions. Multiple reviewers described it as elegant luxury, not the shouty type. This is the SUV for buyers who want class, not flash. Interior, this is where it destroys competitors. Owners consistently mention 3 things. 1. The cabin quality is insanely good. Everything feels dense, premium, tightly assembled, and expensive. You get real leather and Alcantara, double-stitched panels, thick door insulation, crystal-style gear selector, a massive OLED central display, high-end audio tuning. Owners consistently mention. The seats are ridiculous. Early owners literally call them the most comfortable seats in any Chinese SUV. They're wide, supportive, heavily padded, and perfect for long journeys. Also, build quality that feels world-class. Almost 0 reports of rattles, flex, or loose trim. Technicians said the structural rigidity is impressive and well-engineered. Driving, smooth, premium, heavy, confident. This is the Lynk Co 900's biggest surprise. Almost every reviewer mentioned a high-quality suspension tune. Soft, quiet ride, strong highway stability, solid insulation, European-style steering response. This is the kind of SUV you drive for 6 hours and step out relaxed. Technology, refined, reliable, mature. Unlike flashy tech SUVs, the 900 focuses on quality. Stable infotainment, accurate ADSS tuning, good LiDAR coverage on higher variants, clean UI, fast loading screens. Owners said it just works. No weird bugs, no random restarts. Verdict: the Lynk Co 900 is the luxury SUV for grown adults, not kids who want huge screens and gimmicks. It's mature, elegant, premium, well-engineered, and far more refined than its price suggests. It deserves its spot at number 2.
Number 1 best, the NIO ET9. China's new ultra-luxury flagship, the sedan that aims straight at the Mercedes Maybach. This is it. The most talked about, most anticipated, most shocking Chinese luxury vehicle of the year. The NIO ET9 has hydraulic high-end suspension, a newly developed 900-volt architecture, executive-level luxury features, aircraft-style comfort, massive road presence, and a groundbreaking interior. And according to multiple reviewers, this is the most refined NIO ever built. This is the kind of vehicle that instantly silences everyone who says Chinese brands can't do true luxury. Exterior: long, wide, powerful. The ET9 looks like a Maybach S-Class mixed with a Lucid Air. Huge wheelbase, sculpted rear design, ultra-smooth side profile, premium chrome accents, slim futuristic lighting, long hood, luxury proportions. It's not a flashy EV sedan, it's a statement car. Interior: this is Chinese ultra-luxury. Most reviewers were shocked. The ET9 interior feels rich, dense, silent, beautifully finished, extremely comfortable. You get rear executive lounge, reclining seats, leg rests, ventilation, heating, massage, a massive center armrest command panel, a top-tier sound system, and ultra-soft luxury materials. Everything is wrapped, padded, stitched, textured, crafted. Owners who sat inside said this cabin feels more expensive than anything NIO has ever made. And teardown experts praised the craftsmanship, saying the materials were premium with impressive consistency. Tech: flagship level computing power. The ET9 introduces NIO's most advanced tech yet. High-end computing system, next-generation driver assistance, super detailed cameras and LiDAR, quiet, ultra-smooth motor tuning, fast-charging 900-volt system, and a top-tier smart cabin OS. Several independent testers said this is the first NIO where every part of the system feels mature and stable. Ride comfort: absolutely world-class. Thanks to its high-tech hydraulic suspension, the ET9 delivers a floating ride feel, smooth bump absorption, luxury-level cabin silence, stable high-speed behavior, and ultra-soft damping. Some reviewers even compared it to the BMW 7 Series, the Mercedes S-Class, and the Lexus LS, and that's insane for a Chinese EV at this stage. Verdict: the new benchmark for Chinese ultra-luxury. The NIO ET9 shows what Chinese brands can do at the highest end of the market. It's beautifully designed, beautifully engineered, beautifully executed. A true luxury flagship. So that's the list, the 3 worst and 4 best Chinese luxury SUVs of 2025, based on real-world owner impressions, long-term reviewer tests, early build quality reports, and technician-level insights. Some models are overhyped, some models are underrated, and some models, like the Lynk Co 900 and the NIO ET9, are redefining global luxury standards. Which one shocked you the most? And if you could pick just one Chinese luxury SUV for 2025, which one would you choose? Tell me below, and trust me, the next video will surprise you even more.